I'm just saying this right now. She is going to teach me how to edit this video, so the editing may not be the greatest like she does. I know she does a fabulous job.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm here again with my cousin Chels.
Hi.
We decided together that we were going to do like a story time like about our childhood, and so we just thought it was a good idea for like, especially for you guys to like know us a little bit, you know.
Okay. Anyway, so the first story is when we were in Florida, we went down there for a Disney cruise, and we were staying at a hotel, and so we didn't have a car or we didn't have any transportation. The hotel didn't provide a shuttle. So we were all super hungry. It was really late, and they decided to go out to dinner. And we were going to Denny's. And so we got to the restaurant fine. Everything was good. So as we were leaving, there's a huge debate.
Street, like through the parking lot or through on the sidewalk. And like, my mom and I think your mom said the sidewalk to be more safe for the kids. Because we were like, I was 5, you were like 12.
I was 7. So as we were walking, we come across this area where it's got this pond off to the side, and the sidewalk, and then there's like a little slope. We just heard weeds rustling, and so we were like really confused, and we were kind of concerned because we had heard there were alligators. We decided that things were okay. We heard a big splash in the water, and all of us kind of like froze.
Like, you saw like this thing moving though, like it was huge, and it started moving towards us.
We were like, we need to run.
We were freaking out. I was like really like young, and my mom like kind
of pushed her back.
Yeah.
And my mom pushed me up to safety, and then she went to go be the big hero and rescue her.
When we were leaving on the plane, they always have these like newspapers that you can like bring onto the plane, and there was a guy sitting next to my mom, and it was alligator. Like ate a woman in her garden. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And it was like a big alligator, and it was near where we were from our hotel. Near our alligator like that we physically like saw, and just
it was freaky.
It was just unbelievable. Like I was terrified.
So then again, when we get back, we had heard that they had caught an alligator actually in that pond.
Yeah. And
we don't know if it was the same one, but we were very freaked out, and we are very fortunate that nothing happened, so. Okay. This story has a little bit of, like, interesting twist, so if you're very weak stomach, I would not listen.
Me, Chelsea, my aunt, her mom, and my mom, and to visit our grandma, who was in the nursing home with Alzheimer's, and, while our parents were gone,
all day we had been eating straight up junk food.
Yeah.
It was not very smart of us.
And I lay down and I just throw up, like I just everywhere. And I was like, Chelsea, get in here. And so Chelsea had to like clean it all up. And
it was like pink and ramen noodles.
And afterwards, like, we laughed about it. And in the end, like, I felt better. Like, I was young, and I missed my parents, and like I got homesick and stuff like that. I didn't like it there, and I would always bring, like, a picture of my mom and dad with me and just cry at
I remember this picture. It was a picture of her mom in the pool in Mexico, and it was in our junk drawer for, like, the longest time.
Nowadays, it's like,
bye!
Yeah, like, I don't...
So it was at the St. Clair Falls house, again, the country house, for some reason in the basement, and I had to go in Brandon's room, so I opened the door. So you walk into Brandon's room, and then over here is a door. That door goes to the bathroom. That door was open. So I was, like, standing there, and I froze, and all of a sudden I see this man standing there. Yeah, not even kidding you.
Oh my God.
A man standing there, and then he, like, turned to go into, he was in the bathroom doorway, I should say, and then he turned to go into the bathroom.
I have an idea.
And I ran upstairs, and I am still very freaked out about that, and I think that was the only time I saw him, but I think our house was haunted, because there were many strange things that had happened there. So yeah, that was...
And, like, we decided to take our moms and, like, put them on a floaty on the lazy river, and, like, we all lined up, who would ever win. And, I was dragging my parents' mom, Betty.
Oh, yeah, it was. Okay.
And I was, like, pushing her, and we turned the corner, like, she hit her head, like, really hard. Do you remember that? It was, like, oh, God, I felt so bad.
Another story, I was at her house, and I don't know what she said to me, I don't know what led to it, but we got into, like, a really stupid fight over something, and I went into her closet, and Yeah, so I sat in there, and Mariana all of a sudden slipped me a note under the door, and she wrote, we were just writing back and forth, like, I'm sorry, I'm stupid, I'm sorry, and, like, different little things back and forth, and then she was so kind, because she pushed a pen underneath, too, and she was so cute. We got out, and we were like, aw, and then we hugged, and
we were watching, what was it? Another Cinderella Story with Selena Gomez.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so we were eating popcorn on her mom's bed. So we spilled, like, a bunch of seeds, like, blah, blah. So our grandma, like, a while ago, she bought us the swivel sweeper. And Chelsea decides to put it on the bed and start vacuuming. and it empties onto the bed. And it was, like, dust, hair, like, food, like, oh. It was
we used to piss my grandma off so much because we would, like, sit there and say the most obnoxious things. And my grandma was watching both of us, and she goes, that's it, both of you go in the corner. Mariana got the corner by the door, and I got the corner going into the living room. My grandma got so annoyed that she just was like, she gave up. Love you, Grandma.
So last week we were driving home, and it was like a tornado warning. There was hail, a lot of rain, winds. So we're driving, and my aunt goes, this is like a tornado watch. A tornado might be coming. And I go, sick. And Chelsea goes over, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I just need to close my eyes. Can you take my mom's phone and just control it? Because I just can't.
I have really bad anxiety, so the fact that we're in the middle of a storm.
Yeah, and she's just...
I freaked out. I really did. I wish I handled it better, but I was, like, freaking out. I was, like, crying, and I was like, take the phone. I can't look at it.
This story is about this spring break that happened 4 months ago.
As we're, like, sitting there drinking the waters, she continues to drink the drink, and...
Me?
No, my mom, sorry. My mom sits there and continues to drink the drink, and all of a sudden she gets this look on her face where she's, like, genuinely concerned, and she's like... And then she stood up, and she's like, that rock, we're gonna hit it. And she was genuinely concerned. And my aunt Betty stands up and was like, Lynette.
But the rock was the opposite direction.
What do you mean?
So, there was this guy, and he was wearing a Speedo, and, like, it was showing the whole package.
Yeah.
And the next day, we were pulling into Port, I think, St. Thomas, or Grand Turk, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
No, Grand Turk, and we were just, like, looking over, like, because we had a veranda deck, and we were just, like, looking over, like, looking at the port and stuff. And we looked down, and he's, like, full-on naked.
Butt naked,
like everything, like, it was gross. It was so sick. Like,
he was proud of
himself. He was just proud of himself. Like, he was confident, which was a little too confident.
The room next to us had a dad and his 2 daughters, and then the mom. Oh my god, the guy, like, freaked out. Like, he was pushing his daughters back, like, genuinely
concerned. Yeah, he was, like, right next to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was
bad.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, you probably learned a lot of embarrassing stories. Thanks, guys, for watching. Check out me and Chelsea's other videos. We'll be in the description below. Subscribe, like. I'm kidding.
If you have any, like, story that you enjoyed in our video, or if you have any story that you want to tell us, leave them in the comments below, because it's fun for us to read them, and it's fun for, like, other people to read kind of embarrassing situations.
Bye.